These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Frank 26 says they want the budget open for a set timeline for the new exchange rate because there is a countdown to establish financial stability and security. Part of the reason why the delegation is in Washington, D.C. is because of what I'm telling you. We want the budget open. Frank says Trump wants the budget open because the numbers are playing fair with the American dollar. We want the budget open for a set timeline for the new exchange rate that has been promised to the Iraqi citizens. Right, Sandy Ingram says has an article quote says U.S. military starts drawing down mission in Iraq. Sandy says the Pentagon is pulling military personnel out of Iraq. The word on the street is ISIS would be unwise to test the Trump administration and have the U.S. troop have to return to Iraq. Yet the news confirms Iran is expanding its shadow operations into Iraq. The United States has given Israel the green light to attack Iraqi militants. We don't know for sure if Iraqi militants are Iranian citizens or Iraqi citizens. We just know they are Iran-backed militants who live and operate in Iraq. I'm worried about Iraq. And that was from Sandy Ingram. And moving on, we've got Claire with an article quote says, Iraq leads Arab countries in economic growth. Forecasts for 2026. Quote, the World Bank forecasts on Tuesday that the Iraqi economy will record the highest growth rate among Arab countries in 2026 at 6.7%, placing it first in the Arab world on the list of economic performances expected to grow next year. Right, Nader from the Mideast says Iranians, I'm sure everybody has heard about it already. They're deleting four, he said, question mark, zeros from the currencies. That's correct, says Nader. Iraq is going to follow. That's a great thing. It's not bad. As soon as Iran deletes the zeros, Iraq is going to follow, not even a week later, according to Nader. Right, Pimpy says we need the Iraqi dinar to go get on the Forex. Once they're on there, the restrictions will be removed. Guru Fnu Lu says every time elections roll around, instability follows. It's not a done deal that Sadani will be reelected, as he has not followed through with the promise of increased buying power for Iraqis. Riots have been narrowly averted at least 4 times that I can recall during his tenure. Fanulu says, hope for the best, but expect the worst. In my honest opinion, it's a grave miscalculation to see Maliki still roaming free and causing trouble. Frank 26, question, if they lift the zeros, is it true the rate would be 76 cents or $1.31? Is there another step after dropping zeros to bring it to $3.22? Frank says, yeah, it's called a float. The float would take it to $3.22. I predict it's going to go past $3.22. Frank says it would be an insult to go back to what it was 20 years ago. And lastly, I have Militiaman who says, when Iraq changed the value from 1450 to 1310, they just popped out and said, boom, it's done. No warning, they just did it effective immediately. They do it when they're going to do it. So that is why we're watching how far Iraq is. Do they have all of their systems in place? Electronic payments, cross-border payments, it's very complex.